Good morning, good afternoon, guys. Good evening. This depends on where you're watching from, or this depends on what time are you watching this video. My name is Zippy. If this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please don't forget to subscribe before you even continue watching. Subscribing is free. You will not be charged anything. You see the bundles that you're using, the Wi-Fi that you're using during watching for you to get this information, because I know and I believe it's helpful to you. It's the same amount of bundles or whatever. It does not cost you anything. It does not deduct any money from your account. So guys, subscribe button. So if you're a returning subscriber, what else can I say apart from thank you? Thank you for trusting on me. Thank you for trusting on this channel from day one. By the way, sometimes things get overwhelming and you realize that you don't even have the right information to answer. So sometimes you might find that I've not answered your messages, either inbox, either in emails, either on WhatsApp, like on the comment section. It's not that I'm ignoring. Sometimes my mind is so full that I don't have time to respond to the messages, because before I respond to you, I must have a tangible, not a tangible, but a reasonable answer that I want to give you. I just can't just write something there, because I mean, we are all learning, and we say it from the word go that this channel is all about educating each other. But as you can see, I have a name tag that's written Medpro. You know, this is Medpro. This is Medpro. I don't know whether you guys can see it. I don't know, but this is Medpro. This name tag belongs to Medpro. So I'm finally here. Easy C stories are jaba, but well, I'm a nurse. Kept on asking us, guys, when you guys are not leaving, you know, when this thing was just a hoax, was it a lie? Like, was it not something that's real? Guys, it was real. It's real. We're finally here. I've received so many messages inbox, people asking me, do you think Medpro is lying, telling people that they are recruiting CNAs? Do you think it's not genuine? What I would want to tell you is this. If they're not asking for money, Medpro is a genuine and a legit company. In terms of recruiting CNAs, in terms of recruiting nurses. But what I can tell you for a fact and for sure, this is a genuine response that I'm giving you. I do not have anybody that I know personally who has immigrated successfully to the United States of America or any other country from their country of origin. In this case, we're talking about Kenya, through CNA program. Get me right, because I've made several videos telling people to do CNA course because Medpro is recruiting and all that. But I know several people, some who are nurses. You know, in nursing field, we have different fields of nursing. We have enrolled nurses who were training long time ago, like certificate in nursing. We have diploma nurses. We have bachelors of science in nursing, that is the degree nurses. And there are some nurses who did NCLEX the first time, second time, third time, and they didn't make it. So they felt like this is kind of giving me kind of a stress. So they did not want to repeat the exam, that is NCLEX, for the third time, for the fourth time. So they enrolled to come to the US as CNAs. Those I know several genuinely who are in that program. There are some nurses who are enrolled nurses down there and they're in the program. I know them personally, but they have not managed to come over here. But they are with the program under Medpro, that is the CNA. I personally, like I mentioned sometimes back, I have somebody who is under my care, who has been under my care, under my guardianship, under my mentorship, trained as a CNA at Avanas, the one I was explaining, and I met the owners of Avanas. She trained there for 4 months as a CNA. She started working at Empisha Hospital as a CNA, and currently she's doing her nursing program, diploma in nursing in Kenya. But she's already in the program, of coming to the US as a CNA through Medpro. But she has not managed to cross over yet. So what I'm trying to clarify is, people have been asking me, sending me inboxes and asking me if this is a genuine thing. What I want to tell you is, if you know Medpro has not asked you for money, just go ahead and do it. Any agency that would ask you for money, that, you know, you need to pay like 600,000 for them to expedite your process, to go to Lebanon, to go to Canada, to go to where as a CNA. Well, you might have to rethink twice about that kind of a thing, because where money is involved, I mean, you, even if it was me, by the way, where would I even get the 600,000 if I'm in Kenya? And I mean, 600,000 is enough money for me to start up a business, and maybe like it gives me 30,000 per month on top of what I'm earning, you know. So why would I pay a million, or even 600,000? Because 600,000 is close to a million. So why should I pay all that money to pay an agency for them to get me a job? But look at it this way. I'm not trying to bargain. This is not even that I've been paid by Medpro to say this. It's only that I know them and I've worked with them. I've been with them for the last 4 years. At some point, I also thought, hey, maybe this thing is not real. But when you're with them, you'll understand. They will not ask for money from you. If anything, if there is money that they'll ask from you, that is Medpro. Because the only agency right now that is known for recruiting CNAs from Kenya to USA is Medpro. That is the only one that I know as of now. Maybe there are others that I don't know, is Medpro. And they've not asked you for money. Girl, go for it. This is just a clarification that I wanted to make, because I've received so many messages, people asking me, I've been told to do this by Medpro, I've been told to submit my documents by Medpro under the CNA program. Do you think it's genuine? Yes, it's genuine, as long as they're not asking you to send them money in their account. Because if anything, if there is any money that they will tell you to pay, it's through Nursing Council for verification of documents. If there's any other money that you'll pay, maybe it's through JSA, the Joseph Sinley and Associates. If there's any other money they will tell you to pay, maybe if it's an exam that you want to do, they want you to do like IELTS and stuff. So yes, guys, try out your luck. Kenya saizi maisha ni ngumu sana. If you find that life is so difficult in Kenya and you want to immigrate, maybe you don't have a parent who is a nurse, maybe your parents don't want to do that nursing thing like the NCLEX, because you can't come to US and work as a nurse if you've not passed your NCLEX. You have to be licensed to work here, you know. So if you feel that Medpro has not asked you for money, try out your luck. It does not cost you. If you try out, nobody will, I mean, it won't harm you. It won't harm you that you tried. Try out your luck. So anyway, guys, I didn't have much to say. I just wanted to tell you guys that, you know, if you feel like Kenya maisha imekuwa ngumu sana, watu watakwambia ukikuja US pia maisha itakuwa ngumu. Itakuwa ngumu ndiyo, lakini fanya pros and hesabu the pros and cons. If ukikuja hapa unaweza afford kusave hata kama ni 50,000 Kenyan shillings, na ukiwa nyumbani hiyo 50,000 shillings ndio 50,000 Kenyan shillings ndio ulikuwa unapewa, I mean, that's a good deal. Hata kama unataka kuja kufanya hapa kazi for how many years, ufanye tu kilipanga rent, lakini uko na save 50,000, jipe miaka 10. Ukisave 50,000 per month, after 1 year utakuwa na pesa ngapi? I mean, na hiyo maisha utakuwa umeishi. Kama ni watoto utazaa, utapata wapate citizenship. Wewe rudi nyumbani ndio kufanya kazi yako, you know. Sorry, I'm switching to Kiswahili because manze, sometimes it feels nice when you're trying to explain to somebody something that's going to make sense to them. So you who is there in my inbox asking me if it's genuine, because there are so many people who are asking me that thing since I've been talking about Medpro, recruiting CNAs, how many times do they come to Kenya? Like this year in April, they were in Kenya. Last year, I think they were in Kenya, Bado in April. I don't know whether they'll be coming to Kenya again in April next year. I don't know whether that's a routine. I may not tell exactly, but at the end of the day, if you feel that you want to try out, if they've not asked for money from you, just do it. It won't cost you anything. I mean, kwenda tu kwa cyber kuprint documents zako, utume uambie Kenya wamekwambia ni hivi na hivi. Apply a passport. If you're a CNA and you're a nurse and you don't have a passport, wewe sasa unafanya kazi gani? What are you doing? Just get 7,000, hata kama ni mshwari ama mkopa, chukua passport. That is the first step. Hiyo ndio inatangwa step of faith. A big journey, a long journey starts with one step. Step ya kwanza, chukua passport. You know, ukishapata passport, sasa hizo zingine zitajialign polepole. Tafuta agency kama Medpro, wanataka watu wenye wanataka kazi ya ku take care of, because at the end of the day, you know, let me tell you something. One thing I've noted people are confusing is caregiving na CNA. Those are two different things, I guess. I think there is a difference between those two things, because maybe the CNA that I was talking about is the certified nurse assistant. umse unapatanga hata anaweza fanya bladder scanning, anaweza fanya like some kind of things zenye caregiving haizi fanya. If you're a caregiver ni kama, I don't want to use that word, but caregiver ni mtu mwenye hata hajaenda maybe like hajapata hata basic training, ana tu, I don't know how to explain it, but yo, try out your luck, you never know.